Boxing on your back foot, positives and negatives. In this video, I'm going to go over all the positives and the negatives of boxing on your back foot and why it's a stigma out there that everybody thinks because you're on the back foot, it's a negative. Okay, so I'm being backed up off the Stronger Fighter. I'm the one who's on the back foot. Instantly, straight away, I'm backing up. I can feel straight away my legs are under loads of pressure already. My mind's in overtime. I'm getting backed up, and I'm having to work really hard straight away. But that doesn't mean that it's a negative because I'm giving ground. It just means the other guy is stronger than me, and I don't want to meet him full on because he's stronger than me. So I want to make him work for me. So I want him to fall in so I can counter him. But being on the back foot to everyone round ringside, it might look negative. I don't think it's a negative if you're boxing on your back foot. I think you need to be so conditioned to be able to box on the back foot, mentally, physically, and then on top of all that, when you're being backed up and you're under pressure, then you've got to think about landing as well. So you can imagine how much work you're doing compared to the other guy who's strong, bully, he's walking you down, walking forward, he's cutting the ring off, he's not bouncing on his feet like you are, you're having to move back and having to stay in your boxing stance and keep resetting. For the full 3 minutes around, you are under pressure all the time and you're having to throw as well to score. But you can make it work for you. You can make him fall in and fall short and counter him. But as a back foot fighter, you have to be miles more conditioned and you have to be working so much more. But like I say, you can make it work for you. So if you've got a bully who's walking in, he's backing you up, and he falls in, you can step off to the side and make him fall in here, and you can counter him with right hands. You can pivot out to the side, left hooks, but you can make it work for you. It doesn't mean you're a negative, and the judges around the ringside should know what you're actually doing. And it's the guys who's walking forward, throwing loads of shots, look like he's working, but he's falling short. And then you see the other kid on the back foot looking negative, popping him off. It's not negative because he's backing on his back foot and popping off and moving around. That's skill. That's an absolute skill. If I see that on a circuit, I automatically look at that and like my ears prick because I think that's fantastic to be able to do that. It's certainly not a negative. If you think you've got a guy who's, I'm going to walk you down, I'm just going to walk you down. What's he thinking in his brain? He's thinking, all I've got to do is cut the ring off and start throwing me shots and pin him in a corner. Yet the other guy who's on the back foot, he's having to think about where his feet are, he's in his boxing stance still, under pressure all the time. You don't want to get hit, you don't want to get tagged, you don't want to find himself in here, so he's caught, so he's having to reset off the ropes. And then on top of all that, he's scoring. So you can imagine what the brain's working inside when you're getting pushed back under that amount of pressure, that you have to deal with all that. So if I'm ever judging around the circuit and I see that, for me, it's got to be rewarded. It's certainly not a negative when you see kids boxing on the back foot. It takes immense skill, immense fitness to be able to do it for 3 minutes. And like I say, for me, the kid who's the strong kid who's cutting off, which you know, it's great that they box like that. You know, they want to box going forward and be a bully, that's great. But my point I'm making is, I don't think it's a negative to see a kid or a man or whatever, or a girl, boxing on the back foot and scoring on the back foot. I think that should be rewarded as much as a kid walking you down and throwing shots and landing. It's not a negative. And there's a stigma out there that, oh yeah, he was on the back foot, he wasn't scoring. They only score on the front foot. You know, you score for shots landed. It's not hard. It's whatever lands you score for. And if you're getting backed up and you're check hooking or you're stepping across and counting, making them fall short, making them pay, you're on the ropes and you're here, you're having to work. You're having to work for the full 3 minutes of the round all the time to keep yourself safe and to counter and keep your shape. So all you back foot fighters out there, don't change, keep doing what you're doing because it's a massive skill to be able to do it. And as you grow older and you get more experience, you know, there will be times when you'll fight kids who are maybe weaker than you, or, you know, you can push them on the back foot, and then you must practice going on the front foot as well. It's not just all about on the back foot. I myself was a back foot fighter, but I like to hold the centre as well. But I wasn't a front foot fighter, so I know what it was like to be conditioned to be able to box on your back foot and win. Not just scoring, be able to win. It's very, very hard, but it takes super skill and loads of conditioning to be able to do it. So keep practicing. Hope you like the video. I've enjoyed making this video today because, like I say, it's something that I did a lot when I was boxing. And give us a like and subscribe. Put new videos out every week, and I'll catch you on the next one. Nice one.